folks. Today we're doing ribs. It's morning. It's the last day of No Shave November. And we have pork loin back baby back ribs. So, smoker is warming up outside. Get these ready to go. So the only real step you have to do other than rub them is get this membrane off. Fairly simple. Knife underneath a little bit. And it just comes off like that. So that's done. We put mustard on there, which sounds it is really gross. Whoops. And that doesn't really help with the flavor or anything. It more so just helps the rub stick, and the vinegar and the mustard helps break up the pork a little bit. Then take your rub and sprinkle that all over. Pretty healthy coating. Okay, then we just throw them on the smoker at 235 today. And then we're going to be basting them, and after about 2.5 hours we will wrap them with some other stuff. Okay, now that we're almost up to temperature, 220 something, we're going to get our additional smoke thingy started. And what that is a pellet grill, hopper here full of pellets. So grab a hood or something. Feeds in through an auger at a controlled rate to control the temperature, dial it in, wonderful. But with these, they typically heat more on the left side than the right side, exhaust being over there. So we're going to keep the ribs on a rack so we can rotate them every time we baste them. And they also notoriously don't produce as much smoke as other methods, so we're going to use a smoke tube, which we have here. Now you just fill with the same pellets that we run the grill off of. Light it with the blowtorch. Okay, just like that. Hello again, humans. It's been about 50 minutes. We're going to baste our ribs now and maybe flip them. But also maybe not, since they didn't bring it along. Looking nice. Smoking along well. This is apple juice water, apple cider vinegar, and olive oil, and some of the same rub used before. Another important note, bone side down when grilling, and in the foil you want the meat side down. Heat comes up from the bottom, don't really care about the bone side. So that's that. We'll do that one more time before we wrap them, 50-minute intervals, which evenly subdivides 2.5 hours. You do the math. Oh my god! Second basting. Okay, the ribs have been basted twice. They're off the grill. It's time to wrap them. So, First we're going to use the same base we used before. Slosh that on. And follow that with some brown sugar. Yum. And some honey. Lots of sweetness and for a little bit of spice, some Frank's Red Hot Wing Sauce. Do that on both sides. Don't have to be too exact because it all mixes together in the foil. Just rinse and repeat. Don't rinse. Okay, then those go back on the grill, meat side down. Bone side down, they tend to puncture through the foil, which is bad. It'll still work, but you just don't want that. Down for 2 hours uninterrupted. Have yourself a beer, whatever you like to do in spare time, and then one more step after that, and we're good. Okay, it's been 2 hours. They've been wrapped. They've been non-harassed. Gonna open them up. Take them out. So tender you can barely pick them out. Which begs the question, how do I move them? So that's a good sign, if you can see that. Both the bone pull back, that means the meat's cooked properly, and then it kind of coming through on this side. Right as it starts to come through, that's when it's at adequate doneness. Does that too much, you can't even move them. Like, see that bone just pops right out. That's maybe a little too much. It's a full 2 hours at 235, maybe hour 45 something. But now we're going to brush them with barbecue sauce, also from the same dude. It's the rub from earlier. Okay, we're just going to put those back on. Same temperature for about a half an hour, and that just kind of dries this out, gets to stick, and you don't need to add any additional barbecue sauce to eat them. And they'll be good. Alright. Okay, half hour has passed, and they're done. That's ribs better than your daddy can make. They're really hot when they come out, so you have to wait a while before you eat them. So that's basically if you Google how to make ribs, that's the 3-2-1 method. 3 hours unwrapped, 2 hours wrapped, 1 hour unwrapped. I did it over 5 hours only. The first 3 hours just get so much temperature, get smoke into them. After they get to up to temperature. They don't absorb any more smoke. It just makes them taste more bitter. The wrapping kind of like boils them effectively, makes them very tender, and the last part is just dry them out, get the sauce on them. Really common method. There's other ways you can do it. This works really good. It's pretty consistent. That's all.